also affect the intensity they will actually execute trying to locate these individuals. If you have repeated cases of persons who are quote unquote missing and they actually aren't. You come upon 4 cases consecutively of just persons who are just somewhere partying, quote unquote. And the 5th case that someone is actually missing, you won't be as enthused to go out and, you know, it's right, it's exactly like crying wolf. And then it spills over into the public perception, because if you hear of these incidences where the persons aren't actually missing, then the public's efforts to try to find someone is going to be, you know, watered down. You're really not going to be looking that hard. You're going to be like, you know, them there's somewhere, especially when it's young women.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
Especially young women. I'm like, you know, it's always them gone with man, or them quote unquote. That's, you know, that's what's being said. And it's unfortunate then it's resulting that actually is the case.
Yeah, in this case, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, of course, we need to protect our women, young, old, in between. But women also have a responsibility to themselves to ensure that they are operating in a certain manner, so we can help to protect you at the same time. You understand what I mean?
I hear what you're saying. And I think it's unfortunate because, like we talk about a lot of the times, that when something happened to a young person, particularly like a young girl, and you hear that they're missing or whatever, everybody really rallies to be like, oh no, like, you know, what's going on? And I hope somebody never take them away. And you hear girls who their throat have been slashed over here and things happening over here. And human trafficking is huge in Jamaica, particularly in these vulnerable communities as well. So it's really,
it's across
really
the board.
Unfortunate. That across the world, but we don't really know in Jamaica, but we have a huge human trafficking.
I literally
culture here as well.
The producer and the director can literally turn around and confirm this. On my way here, I had my daughter in the car, and I said, "Hey, you're starting a new school, the high school. You're more responsible. There are certain things I need from you. Just when you get to school, I want to know. Call me, text me. When you leave school, I want to know. Whether I pick you up or your mom pick you up or whoever it is, let me know. When you get home, let me know. Because this is how I can now supervise certain things. So if it is you leave school and I don't hear from you within a certain time frame, I can push the red button and go, something must be wrong because this is how we're supposed to operate.
These are the parameters that we're setting up and how we operate within those parameters.
Listen to me. I'm telling you, fathers, mothers, guardians, the parameters, the borders, lay them out.
Yeah.
Lay them out, of course.
But I think it's really important that we definitely hold our young people accountable.
Of course,
as well.
We have
because listen, these young girls, 13 and 14, and they're out partying, dress up like bigger man, a hug up man, and whatever.
You don't
like, young ladies, this is not what we're doing. This is not what it's about. Like, you know what? Though,
there'll be time for that.
We have to say there'll be enough. Trust me.
There'll be time for that.
But
More than enough time.
Back in the day, I don't know if you guys remember, but enough people used to like run away from home. I run away from home, but you're not going nowhere. You're just like upset with whatever is happening in your house. You decide to say, run away, and you didn't actually
leave the yard.
Some people didn't leave the yard. Some people go to school. Run away, gone to school.
So for me, run away was. Some people. So here
you run away too. Yeah.
Here I used to run away in my mind.
That happens too, or under the bed.
No, I'm not going under the bed. I was running in my mind.
Some people run away under the bed. Yeah.
I could never utter those words.
Yeah.
I'll be assisted.
Yeah.
See a scandal back there.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, but young women, there will be time.
And young men.
To grow up and do adult things.
Yeah.
On that journey, enjoy where you are. At 12, 13, you don't need that at all. You will have the attention of men when you get older. Guaranteed. Let me tell you that. Yeah. That will happen.
And I want to say something as well.
So
this is not to excuse or to whatever. I don't know how to say this without getting in a lot of trouble, so I'm just going to say it. if you are about to get up to certain things, when I was younger, there used to be like, we say, okay, me I go tell my mommy, say me I stay at your house.
Yeah.
You are going to tell your mommy, say we are stay at
village,
this house. So nobody wouldn't push a button that never need for push. You understand what I say? So we knew.
What advice you just give?
No, but I'm saying,
What
no,
you trying to-
let me
but
say
I
what
don't
I'm
get it.
saying. Like, the whole world are looking for these two young ladies.
Right.
Everybody. Police are involved. This is involved. That is involved. That is involved. That is like.
And this is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm
this
not
is
saying it's okay, people.
Something I
Don't get
also
me
want to
wrong.
say.
Everybody's like,
The men,
I wish I had to do.
the men who are out there who I would say prey on these little girls because sometimes it's the ignorance of life. The shiny things you present in front of them, the cars, the money, the ability to party, to take them all these places. Because you can't approach a grown woman and attract them with those loud picking them. Just leave the young girl live alone.
Yeah.
Leave them. As a girl and as a girl's dad.
Girl dad.
A girl dad, well yeah, soon go girls because you don't know so go. Try again, you understand what I say?
Aye!
Hopefully Clive catch up.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? This guinea tree of no bearing fruit.
Yeah, I hear
it is more concerning for me and not just how she operates in her space, but also how everybody else operates in her space. I was talking to one of my brethren like earlier on today, and I was saying to him that we have a WhatsApp group of friends, brethren, who play basketball, and we all have kids. But we link up and we go party, we link up and we enjoy ourselves, but we have never had a link up as dads to introduce our kids to our kids. So they grow up knowing each other and we know their kids to say, hey, this is whosoever's son, this is whosoever's daughter. And I think that this is how the village is maintained.
I agree with that 100%.
Of course, the village has changed.
And women do that
stuff
more
like
than men. Because my daughter is all friends with my friends' children, and we all know she's over your.
I want to know people's business. I mean, I
want to say something quickly because we don't have a lot of time. We have 20 seconds. One thing I want to say to what you saying as well. There are apps out there, by the way, as well as the phone call check-in, which is excellent idea. There are apps out there as well that can tell you exactly. You add the kids to the group. They tell you exactly where everybody is.
Yeah, man. And don't be afraid to check them phones. Who them talking
all
to.
The
check
time.
everything.
Everybody very. On that note. Come out of time, daytime, I'll be right back. And we have a video from the legend that is Barrington Levy. You don't want to miss it. Stick and stay. Don't go away.
Time to get off of the ground.